Should probably just invest in a ski mask. Hey friends, it's me, Sarah. Oh, it's a weird day today. It's not Halloween, but it was rainy and cloudy this morning, so I wanted to pretend it was Halloween. We watched Twilight Zone. I watched some Halloween how-to videos. It was pretty nice. But today was a really high anxiety day. Today is a really high anxiety day. It's only like 4:30 in the afternoon. It's still going. I don't know where it's coming from, why it showed up, but it's here, so I figured I would talk about it. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my personal weird anxiety coping tips. And I have a cat to join me. So, she's... In this day and age, more and more people are experiencing anxiety. And what with the world gone topsy-turvy and all, that number just keeps going up. People who have never experienced it before are having symptoms. And for me personally, it's not new. I've experienced anxiety throughout my life. I used to break out in hives and get the irritable bowels every time before I had to go on stage and sing. And I used to wait up every night for my mom to come home from her evening job and just sit and imagine all the awful things that could have happened to her that made her just even a minute late. But I've never experienced it in such frequency as I have in the past year. And for a long time, for the past few months, it hasn't been that bad. And since we've been on lockdown, it's been showing its head a lot more. I mean, and that's perfectly understandable. But today, it just kind of boom, just out of nowhere hit. And I thought it was important to talk about. So I just wanted to share some of the weird things that I do. Keep in mind, I am not a doctor. I am not a mental health professional. I am not trying to offer advice, tell you what to do what's right for you. Go talk to your doctor if you feel like you need to. I just wanted to share some of the stuff that I do that helps me feel a little bit better, and just to relate. Maybe there's something in this for you. I don't know, but it just felt like the right thing to do today. So, here we go. Hats. I like a good hat. This is the best one I have right now. This isn't even mine. This belongs to my husband, but I kind of stole it from him. It can't just be any hat. It has to be a nice, snug knit hat that covers my ears and the base of my neck. For some reason, when my anxiety, I don't like to call it my anxiety. I don't like to attach myself to it. It's not mine. It's just anxiety that I'm experiencing. I just think it's important not to identify ourselves with our problems because they don't belong to us. They're coming from other places. If we attach ourselves to them, if we make them part of who we are, then that means we can never fix it. That means that we can never heal. That means that we can never be free from it. And that's just something I don't want to prescribe to. Subscribe to, prescribe to. Either way. When I'm experiencing anxiety, I feel it a lot in my head, and I just feel it up here. It's almost like this tingling, like this fear, like that feeling when you're a kid, and I don't know how to describe it.
You ever feel the prickly things on the back of your neck?
Yes, that's it, Cole Sear. That's it. It's just like there's something there, and it's gonna get you if you don't cover it up. For me, anxiety, it's like my nerves are just going haywire. They're going nuts. And having something just snugly and friendly on my head, it calms those feelings. And if I want to take it to another level, cover the ears completely. I should invest in some earmuffs, but I don't have any. So I do like to use these. These are really good. These little squishy headphones. If you put them on over your hat, it's just like, And then if just give me a minute, this is nice. Woo, that's so good. And if you can get some really nice music going through these squishy ear headphones, then it's even better. But moving on, I really don't want to take these off, but I'm having trouble hearing how loud I am. Anyway, another one of my weird things that I need to do is just be cozy. This kind of goes along with the hat thing, but it doesn't matter how warm it is. I've been wearing this sweatshirt all day, and it's good if I can put it up here like this, and then I can double bag my head. And this sweatshirt's great because it's got little thumb thingies for my hands. I know this was a big thing when I was little, and I thought it was because I was cold, but I think it was more just a comfort thing. Anybody else do this? Does anybody else just love really long sleeve sweatshirts so you can gather them up in your hands and just feel completely protected from the horrors of the world? No? Just me? Yeah, I've been wearing this all day, and it's not cloudy or rainy anymore. It's like 73 degrees in my house, but I don't want to take this off. I'll take this off because it is pretty warm. Here, we can de-layer just a little bit. Another weird way that I cope with anxiety is a lot of guttural grunting. Even better if you can jump up and down while you do it. It just feels good. It's the anxiety feels just like this annoying little creature just bugging you, and you just want to. And the jumping up and down, it's just a way. Anything I can do to bring my attention back into my body is a good thing, because when I'm feeling anxious, it's because my mind is just shooting in all sorts of directions. I'm all up here, I'm all up in my head, and it's causing my body to go into fight or flight. Everything is going into my internal organs, and the rest of my body is just like, what's going on? I don't know what we're doing anymore. So anything I can do to just like ground myself and bring myself back into my physical body feels really good. Another thing I love is my weighted blanket. It's 12 pounds. This one's 12 pounds. I got this at Target. This one weighs 12 pounds. They have some that weigh like 15, 18. I don't know how high they go. They have some that cover your whole bed. This is just a personal one. But I got this when I was dealing with anxiety, insomnia. Every once in a while, I'll have a really hard time falling asleep, because every time I start to get right there, you know, that point when you're right about to just click off, my whole body just floods with anxiety, just and I'm jolted awake again. It's so frustrating. And the day that I got this, I put it on and I just melted. Kind of like this. I'm a cocoon. But if you don't have one of these, I recommend it so much. It's the same thing with the hat. It's just like a giant hug. It's this giant, it's giving your nerves one thing to focus on. It's just this cocoon of love that you're giving to yourself, and it's really, really nice. When it feels like all your nerves are just sort of just this blanket is just like a big shh. Just shut your mouth and chill out. Just shut your mouth. The last weird thing that I do for anxiety is humming. I know, that's odd. That sounds very odd, but it's nice. I discovered this when I first started working in restaurants, and things were on days when things were very, very, very hectic and crazy and busy, and there was no break in sight. I started humming very low and very slow the cue music to the Haunted Mansion. Now, not just any part, not Grim Grinning Ghosts, not the foyer music, but the cue music. Here's a little clip. So nice. Yeah, I will hum that. Sometimes I will also, if I am gonna like triple up on it, I'll do the hat, I'll get the headphones, and I'll play it, and I'll hum it. But something about those low, long, sustained notes, and then you take a deep breath in between. It's so nice. Breath is so important when you're feeling anxiety. Oftentimes I can calm myself down with just a quick and it has to be a forceful exhale through the teeth, through the lips. Just that act alone really, really helps me. But man, just the Little Smokey likes it when I sing. Sometimes she likes it so much that she bites me. I love my cats. But yeah, it's really good. I enjoy it very much. But that's it. And I know I didn't do a musical Monday this week, and I feel kind of bad about it, but I just wasn't feeling it. And one of the things I really want to strive to do with this channel is to be as authentic as possible. And if I'm not going to put out content if I'm just really not up to it. Taking care of myself is what's most important, and honoring how I'm feeling is what's most important, which is why I'm talking about this today, and which is why I'm all scrubbed out in my hat and my hoodie, and I'm snuggling a blanket right now. I know we're all dealing with a lot right now and lots of feelings of anxiety. I hope that these little tips are helpful in some way, even if it's just you can relate and go, hey, you've got anxiety? I deal with anxiety too. Let's be friends. But yeah, nothing super fancy today, but I thought this was really important to talk about. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Okay, bye. I'm a cocoon. I'm a cocoon of calm. So calm. So fucking calm right now. I was just doing this for the purpose of this video, but I kind of want to just stay here. So, bye.